tonight. I'm staying here in the heat. I think somebody said they turned the air up for us though in a few minutes. Okay, in the name of the state of Maine, you are hereby required to notify and warn the inhabitants of the town of Centerville in the county of Piscataquis in the state of Maine, qualified to vote in town affairs to assemble at the fire station on Wednesday, August 29, 2018 at 6:30 p.m. in the evening, then and there to act on the following articles to wit. Article 1, to choose a moderator to preside at said meeting. Are there any nominations?
Nominate Paul Vick. Second.
Thank you. Any other nominations? Nominations cease. I need 3 ballots cast, please. And you can get those from Alvina and Cheryl up in the back. Thank you. I need somebody to count the ballots, please.
You need to call people for comments.
Thank you.
You need one on one comment. I should be doing the secret ballot. Shouldn't.
And then somebody else is doing.
Yeah, that's not.
Okay. Paul Davis.
It's my oldest daughter's birthday today. She's 29. And she's too young for her to have a 29 I'll be 49 next week. I got married at 18.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Let's all rise and say pledge allegiance to the flag of the nation of the Republic. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Very good. Okay, Article 2, to adopt the Maine Moderator's Manual, published by the Maine Municipal Association as the authority on the rules and procedures for conducting a special town meeting. I have a copy of them right here. Somebody would make a motion? We have a second. Discussion? Hearing, seeing none. All those in favor, please raise your blue cards. All those opposed, vote. Article 3, to ascertain if non-resident speakers are present and whether or not inhabitants wish to call upon them to be heard. I believe our town manager is a non-resident. So if we want to hear from her, we're going to have to, and our state representative is here. He's never lack for words. You don't want to talk. All right. Can we have a motion on this? We have a motion to accept it as I read it. Do we have a second? Discussion? Hearing and seeing none. All those in favor, raise your blue card. All those opposed, raise your blue card. It's a vote. Article 4. See if the town will vote to appropriate $125,000 from the general fund for the purpose of road improvement. We need a motion. We have a motion to accept the article as I read it. Do we have a second? We have a second. Discussion. Anybody? Yes.
Come to my attention that bills have been taken out of the town warrants. They started in January of 2018, and they are kept alphabetically in files in the town office. And if you want to see the bills, you have to FOA them, and then there is a discussion on redacting the bills. So then you will only see what the town manager wants you to see. Now, I, for one, am going to vote no on this article because I don't think that this board should get any more of our money until the bills are put back in the warrants and they are made accessible and open to be seen by anybody who walks in the door, the same as they were before January 2018.
Other discussion? Yes.
Could you tell us what projects you're going to be using this money?
We want,
Okay, maybe the manager can.
we want to pave the last 1.1 miles of the Silvers Mills. It's from Brockway Mills to where we paved earlier this year to finish that Silvers Mills Road paving project. I do. It's from, Pike was the only one that submitted. It's an approximate estimate, $119,621.70. We rounded it to 125 because there's a culvert by Jerry Kazmierzak's that causes a lot of bump in the wintertime, and we want to remove the culvert. It's not necessary. It's kind of at the top of a hill, and we want to make a gradual frost heave there in the spring. So it's going to take some gravel to fill that back in and make it a gradual bump instead of a slamming bump.
Yes, ma'am.
Why just that road is, Flanders Hill Road half paved. It's been that way for 2 or 3 years now. Why just particular roads?
As far as I know, this
Who
was,
else knows about that road?
they travel all of the roads. The Silvers Mills Road, to my understanding, was the road that was being worked on to completion. And it was at the suggestion of the road committee to finish the road.
Cabot?
It's my understanding that, and I just want to clarify this, is that the paving company is willing to hold the prices that we have, correct? Based on old oil prices. Do we know if we waited on this, okay, do we know what in fact we suspect? If oil has gone up 20% since then, that means we would be certainly paying more for Colby or for Blacktop, correct? So they are holding the price at this time if we...
Yes. He held us our price from last year.
Right, which again, when oil prices go way down.
Right.
Thank you.
Carol Peters.
The last time that section of the road was paved, my daughter, and the youngest son was 5, 42. So it's been a while since it's been
Others? Miranda?
Yes, I'd like to know if that was put out to bid in the paper or just called around.
I sent an email, as is allowed by the bidding policy. It says that I have that right to direct contact.
Others? Anyone? No? If you favor the article, as I read it, as it's written here, raise your blue card. Well, I think we've got to get some counters. Let's get some counters. Barrett, Wisconsin. Raise your hand right up there if you favor the article.
Isn't it?
18 or 19? 19.
Okay. If you oppose it, raise your hand. The article passes. The vote was 19-14. Article 5, to see if the town will vote to authorize the Board of Selectmen to dispose of the following piece of town-owned equipment. A 2000 John Deere tractor with snow blower and mowing deck attachment. We have a motion? We need a motion. Yes. We have a motion to pass the article as I read it. We have a second? We have a second. Discussion. Anybody? Floor is yours. Talk the next 20 minutes, Ronald. If nobody wants to talk. If you favor the article as I read it, please. Oh, go ahead.
Are you gonna replace it, or just get rid of it, or?
We got estimates on a couple of pieces of equipment up there. In order to sell a piece of equipment that has a value that you anticipate would exceed $5,000, you need permission. This was right on the edge, according to the people that came in and looked at it. It's not something that we're using, and haven't for a while. So that's why we just decided to.
Are you gonna clear the sidewalk with it?
We don't.
We've
We
contracted.
contract that.
In the contract,
Well-
clean all
Have you
sidewalks.
given any consideration of letting it go to the rec department, so we can use it to do ball fields?
That's, we could talk about it. I mean, that's something we would still entertain. It just gives us permission to dispose of it if it goes over 5,000. If there's a use for it, we would certainly consider it. Doesn't mean we have to sell it, in other words.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the cost of contracting that out to compare to having somebody that's been working, let's say, temporary, and do that on their own, that is good?
That's one tiny component of the whole contract. So, I'm not really sure how to answer that.
Others? Anybody? Anyone else would like to speak? So this isn't, you necessarily may not sell this.
We just need, we're considering it, and it may not even do $5,000. If we run it in Craigslist, it might come in at $4,500.
But so it's valued at 5,000?
It could be, we're very close. So.
Opinion.
Yep. Correct.
Any more? Anyone else? Okay, if you favor the article, as it's written, and as I read it, please raise your blue tag.
I got 21.
Huh? Okay, everybody, put your hands up.
Good and high, we got 3 or 4 numbers.
Sorry.
I got 22 this time.
If you, okay, thank you. If you oppose it, raise your hand. Okay, it's passed, 22-10. Article passed. Okay. Entertain a motion to adjourn. We have a second. All those in favor? If you oppose, you'll have to stay here.
Thank you, Paul.
Very good. 15 minutes.